And listening to all that at a hotel literally just down the road from here, where he's been attending a function, has been Damon Hill, and he's with Jonathan Legard.
Jacques said that what happened proves what Michael Schumacher was up to in 1994, the collision in that final race in Australia, when you were 1 point behind him. Does it prove anything?
No, it doesn't have any direct relation to Adelaide. I think you have to take each incident as they come and treat them separately, but clearly everyone feels pretty much that Michael tried to do something deliberate to prevent Jack from overtaking him, and certainly that's my view, watching the video, that he turned in on Jack in an attempt to foil his passing manoeuvre.
Were you surprised he did it? Because I remember listening to him on Thursday before the race. He was saying, "I want a clean fight. I'm not a fan. This is not my style, dirty tactics."
Well, I mean, he had an opportunity there to show that he was true to his word there, but I don't want to get involved and it to appear to be personal, because I mean I had an incident, as you said earlier, in Adelaide with Michael, and I'm not interested in settling any scores or gloating over what happened on Sunday with Jacques. But I think what is the most serious issue here is the credibility element of Formula One and the way the sport is managed when we have an incident like that, because clearly we seem to have some inconsistencies. Sometimes apparently draconian punishments are brought on people for doing something that seems fairly innocuous at times, and then other times nothing is done, and very often we have championships which end in a collision, and we roll on to the next year and nothing is said and nothing is done, and as long as nothing is done, then these sort of incidents will continue to happen.
And of course yesterday nothing was done. The steward said racing accident, and yet today it now seems the FIA, Motorsport's governing body, has summoned Michael Schumacher to Paris. Now, why is that?
Well, I think that there is a view that that something should be seen to be done at least, and to carry out the words that Max Mosley from the FIA, the president of the FIA, said to all the drivers before the start of the race, which was that if there was any incidents, then they would take a very dim view of it and treat it very seriously. So I think he's now carrying out his promise.
What about Michael Schumacher's reputation? How much has that been damaged? Because there's been a lot of criticism in the press in Germany and Italy.
Well, I think he's hurt himself a lot, and I not only because he knocked himself off the road, but I think he did something that was so blatant that that it really sort of tarnished, I think, his good reputation. Up until this year, he had really done a fantastic job all through the season to take the challenge to Jack, and to do what he did in the last race really did undid all his good work, I think, that he through the season.
What about Jacques then, your former Williams teammate? I mean, is this incident going to overshadow his achievement?
No, I don't think so. I think that is the shame of it. Actually, I do feel a little bit sorry for Jack, because he's won the championship. There's no question about it. He fought valiantly in the last race, and he took a brave dive down the inside on Michael. He got through, and he went on to win the race and win the championship. And all credit to him. I think he's a worthy champion.
Damon Hill, 1996 world champion. Thank you very much.